Hello, wisdom. Hello, knowledge.
Hello, wisdom. Hello, knowledge. Welcome.
Don't hit me, truck. You almost did, too.
I know. Like, settle the fuck down. It's Ottawa, man. Where the hell are you going in such a hurry?
Messiah Ben Joseph.
Dig it, man.
You want to know a really sad joke? It's not a joke. I don't think it's a joke. I think it's not funny at all. But if you want to take 2 minutes and think about it, the difference between indigenous and aboriginal.
Aboriginal, ab in Latin means non-original.
Yeah, so you're not the original.
That's why they wanted to call them that.
I know, and that's why when you hear it on the radio, it's Aboriginal needs Aboriginal.
No, but the Aboriginals fought that, and then it became First Nations, and then they hated First Nations, I think.
First Nations is the same thing. It's another political party.
Yeah, and then it became, it's what they really, I think, want to call is like Indians now. I don't think they care anymore.
What they want is they need to be out of the 501c3. 501c3.
501
or whatever it is in Canada.
In Canada.
They need to be out of the registration process. And that's what I argued with some Mohawk and some other natives in Brantford about.
Conditionally accept, don't argue.
So they had a cemetery basically with remains in it and such, and those things sadly under the jurisdiction of the Canadian government, once you file under the Cemeteries Act, so whatever you recognize as being the law, if you register with it, that's it. You're toast. So don't sign your name to anything. I have resolved to never sign my name again. Why would you? Don't do it. Don't. Just say no.
Signing your name is money. Every time you sign your name, someone's using your signature to make money off it.
If they ask you to sign without prejudice. Then they'll be like, oh, okay, and then they'll take it away. When they realize later that it says without prejudice, then you're at least protected and they can't hurt you.
See, Roger, it's just another way of saying you're getting fucking screwed.
See the swastika? See the swastika? It's just like the poppy. It's just like the poppy. It's more sun, Saturn,
the
worship.
wheel that spins.
Then you have these drug marts all over the place. You know, drugs are bad, right? Just say no to drugs, right? Except pharmakia, which is totally new.
Rogers Plus. You're getting screwed plus.
See, they have to show what they're about in all their logos.
See, grasshoppers. We could almost put GRAS in front of that and it would say
Grasshoppers.
Grasshoppers.
It'd say grasshoppers.
Grasshoppers.
Say grasshoppers.
Close. Fucking close. I'm dyslexic. It would say grasshoppers to me.
So if anybody wants to do that, take some spray paint. I'm not telling you to spray paint things. I'm not telling you about the
Masonic statues
the Canadian Spray Paint Act either.
Upside down
I'm not going to tell you
chairs.
about any posted notices of laws or anything. I have no understanding of how you could light anything on fire and it would not be causing harm. Hey, buddy, you're sitting pretty much where that guy was sitting who videotaped this place. This RBC here got firebombed, and that was the jurisdiction for the money spending for the G20. And the guy filmed it from across the street. Nobody questions who was it who filmed it. Turned out after doing my research and making some videos, and it's out there, his name was Francois Leclerc, and he was a police officer who got all these guys involved in this firebombing of a bank.
Just another sign of Black Bloc.
Just down the street from the Parliament buildings.
From where we speak, from where we sing in this choir, in this church.
Listen to the beat, yo.
Where Stephen Harper's the Prime Minister of the church. The Governor General's allowing it.
The Prime Minister to roger you right up there.
The only reason it's all allowed is because it's some kind of religion that the Queen is allowing to happen.
But you know what? As long as I can have my booster juice and watch my TV shows, I don't care what they do.
Happy birthday, Jesus, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Isn't it funny?
Run from the truth. Scam.
Another winking owl. It's all over Canada.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, know what I mean?
Thanks to Pattison Sign Company and all the other Masonic companies out there that are run by Masons, which I know personally do.
You know Masons personally?
I know that Pattison Sign Company is thoroughly run by some seriously, heavily, deeply connected people, and that's a good place to start.
Beep, beep, beep. Beeping all the names.
All the signs that you see, like this land.
Unless you can prove it, it's slander.
Oh, it is slander. I'll slander the shit out of everybody.
You should put the burden of proof on them, that's all. Prove that it's not true.
I'm not talking about men, I'm talking about corporations.
That's what we're all talking about. Isn't that what your legal fiction is?
If that corporation could please present itself, I'd like to have a conversation. I'd like to have some intercourse with that corporation. That's it.
Slide your birth certificate over to the judge. I'd like to surrender the defendant. Can you keep your birth certificate? Absolutely not. It's not his property. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Equitable title. Legal title is 1/10 of the law. A controlling title. Fiction description of the legal fiction.
Yeah, so I think like it says in the book of Revelations, that all they did was lose.